What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So my name is Ashley. For those who are new here, hello and welcome. And for all of my returning subscribers, hey. So today we are going to be doing something just slightly new on the channel. I wanted to start introducing this idea of monthly resets actually a while ago. I want to say I had one video that I released that was kind of like a monthly reset situation, but today I wanted to revamp the idea. I wanted to bring it back to see if that sparked a little something in me to like be more open and willing to share other things outside of just the garden and my planner related content. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into it. I hope that you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. All right, so first things first, I need to begin my reset of the month by updating all of the information in my planner for the upcoming month. So let's go on ahead, let's get this baby filled out and ready to go. So the next thing that I typically like to do when I am planning for the month is go to Pinterest and start browsing around some different recipes that maybe I haven't tried before, to going ahead and do like, I would like to say a mild meal plan for the month. I typically kind of shop what we have in our deep freezer and pantry first for different ideas or just things that we already have on hand before I go out and do like a bulk shopping trip. But I do still like to go on Pinterest just to get some like inspiration for anything new. So typically what I put in is, and I mean you can all see here, Sunday crock pot meals is one that I like to go to a lot. And actually this Sunday I will be making a beef roast because it has been a little cooler outside, and honey, that means it's beef roast time. So I'm going to add that in for this Sunday. And then I typically only cook 3 days a week. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday are the days that I cook. Over the weekend, Fridays and Saturdays are a toss-up between ordering out or just making quick meals for, you know, for themselves. Most of my kids are able to cook for themselves. In case you guys are new here, I have a 19, 18, and 13-year-old. So, and then I also have my 2-year-old, but obviously she's not cooking for herself. But the older ones, they can fend for themselves. So at this point, I am just going to go through and browse Pinterest, see what ideas I like, and just go through and fill them out as it makes sense for me. So in my last planner video, I shared with you guys how I wanted to kind of revamp the layout of how I currently have my home planner set up. And I just decided to go for it because honestly, I was not using the budgeting section in my planner at all. However, I did need a space just to write down like some basic to-dos, like a running list of things. And so instead of a budgeting section, I now have an inbox section in my planner. And that's where I'll, at the beginning of the month, just do a brain dump of all things that I need to get done for this month. And we actually have a lot of things that we will be planning to do in the next few months while it's getting cool outside. We have some home projects. I want to redecorate a couple of areas, purge a few areas. So I am just going to use one of these sheets here. And it has like an area for priorities. It has like a little free space here and then this full list. And I kind of like that. And then it also has like a box for reminders. And I love that for me. So now this will be like another area for me to just dump all the information that I need to dump out of my brain for the month, as opposed to just relying on my brain, because honey, listen. So I guess we can call this like an inbox / brain dump area. I'm sorry, I am itching so bad. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but I recently got a bee sting and my skin is healing and I'm itchy. I need to stop. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so since we are on the subject of my planner, and I kind of feel like planning is really kind of overtaking this whole idea right now, but we're gonna continue to roll with this. So for the most part, that's all the setup that I need to do here. So we got our monthly all filled out with the dates and all of that good stuff. I actually, for budgeting and finance, I don't like to put that in my monthly view because it's very repetitive. I don't always want to see it on there. So I have this little insert here that has on the back side here all of my due dates and amounts, rough amounts, because obviously utilities tend to fluctuate. But I just keep this in the back of my planner now for my budgeting and like bill tracking needs. So I just wanted to give you guys that update since we did take that whole budgeting section out. So this time of year is typically the time that I like to begin thinking about what I want for my 2024 planner. And this year, because I loved my setup so much, I did kind of decide to, like, for the most part, keep everything as it is, with obviously switching out, you know, my weeklies. And then, I mean, that's really all that I'll be switching out in this planner. I still love this cover situation very much. I still very much love my rings, and I don't know that I want to change that. Like I said, I did go on ahead and add that inbox section, took out the budgeting. So for the most part, this is pretty much set up the way that I want it to be set up. And I just wanted to chat about how I am going about purchasing the things for my 2024 planner. In the past, I have been the type to go out and buy 4, 5+ planners for 1 year, and oftentimes I end up dwindling things down to about 2 to 3 planners max. Obviously, I do still end up buying a mini as well, which we're not really discussing too much today because there's really not a lot of monthly setup for me to do in this guy. So I will eventually end up buying new inserts for my mini for, like, you know, my yearly calendar. But then also, your girl is about saving a coin. And therefore, I'm like, let me shop my stash. Let me see what I have on hand to continue on into, 2024. And so I actually have tons more of the monthly layout inserts, and that is actually what I have been using for my content creations, as far as like keeping up with what I'm filming, what I need to edit, ideas, etc. I've been using the monthly layout and it has been working fabulously this past month, so I'm going to continue with that. And like I said, I already have inserts for this planner, and therefore I'm going to just continue using those inserts even though the dates on them are wrong. What I love about the monthly layout, you do still have a calendar, but I find that I don't use it much, and the daily task sheets have no date or anything on them, and therefore you can kind of just breeze through as if, you know, the dates don't even exist on here, which they pretty much don't. They do have the month on the, you know, dashboard situation here. But besides that, you don't see any dates. So like I said, I'm going to continue on using the monthly layout, and I want to say I have just about a year's worth, so I will not be purchasing anything more for this. And of course, I have a ton of notebook paper and daily inserts that I can also add into this specific planner. But then I was in Hobby Lobby, and I mentioned in my current setup video, my last planner video, if you guys are interested in seeing that, I will make sure to put it up in the cards. But I mentioned how I really loved the companion pack for the butterflies and blooms. And baby, guess what they had? Hobby Lobby had the companion pack. All it was missing was a pouch, which I don't really use much anyways. And I got it for, yeah, $3.74. So I bought another one because, again, I loved the paper in this. I just think that it is stunning. So all the same stuff comes with some sticker sheets here. Oh, I thought it was two. It's just one sticker sheet, a new goals page, so I will use this for my vision board again. And then on the back it just has like tasks. It came with a folder, which is perfect because mine actually got ripped, it got damaged, but I'll continue riding out with that one and I'll have a backup. I just love this stuff. And then also it comes with this dashboard, which I don't know what I can use that for right now, but I have it in the case that I do find purpose for it. Comes with the two envelopes here. And then this paper is why I was so excited, because I just showed you guys I decided to use this as my inbox area for the month. So I have more of that paper for my inbox area. And then it also has these pages here, which I haven't really used too often, but I guess in the case that, you know, I need additional writing space for whatever reason, I have these pages as well. So I was very happy to find this in my Hobby Lobby. So if you guys too really like this companion pack, definitely go and check out your local Hobby Lobby. It may not be as low as the $3.74. I want to say what I did, they had another one that was going for like maybe $5, and it was only because it had the pouch in it. But if you guys like this companion pack, go and check out your local Hobby Lobby and get it for the low ski child. And then in addition to that, they also had a 18-month planner that was marked down to $8.74. Now honey, you can't beat that. So in total I only spent $13.42 for my full year for 2024, and then some. I can really start this now if I really wanted to get into it, but what I'll probably do is like just pitch the old months or this year's months, and you know, just start adding this in. But what I like, so the whole point in what I'm saying is I wanted to do this on the cheap. I wanted to go through things that I currently have, and yeah, so I'm pretty much already set for next year's planner setup now that I have picked up that item and my yearly planner. I'm very happy. So this is the Softly Modern, and what I found about me is I don't really care about what the divider pages look like. Like, I never look at this part of my planner, and maybe that sounds crazy, but all I really care about is the guts. And so the monthly view is really clean, how I like it, and then the weekly view is also very clean, like I like it. Thin lines, no crazy color. It does have like some polka dots along the seam here, but that is perfectly fine with me. And then also I would like to point out that the currently page is set up slightly different. I really like the font. I like these two boxes and then just this area down here at the bottom. Even though I find that I don't always use these currently pages, I just enjoyed that it was something a little bit different than what I'm used to, and maybe I will figure out ways to use it. But like I said, I pretty much have everything. So that is out of the way. I don't have to worry about seeking out a planner for my week-to-week planning. I really like the vertical layout because it just allows me to be a little bit more creative as far as using stickers and doodling and highlighting and all that jazz. It just gives me that space to have that creative outlet. So I really love that. And then lastly, I just wanted to show you guys some of the items that I shopped my stash for. This is the current planner that I'm using, and like I said, I have all of the previous months in here. I didn't say that. I don't know why I just said that, but I have all of my previous months on these loops. But I also have more of this notebook paper from the Blooms and Butterflies collection, which again, I just fell in love with it when I seen it. And to be fair, I have not seen any of the 2024 collection from Happy Planner or the fall release. I believe they typically release it around fall. I haven't seen any of it, but I know that I have been rocking with this pretty tough. And if anything, if I find like a cover that I prefer more or different accessories, maybe I'll go on ahead and purchase those things as well. But as far as the planner part is concerned, I'm covered, child. I am covered as far as a planner. Maybe the accessories will change, maybe they won't. But either way it goes, I did not invest a whole lot into next year's system so far. And the goal is to keep it that way. And then the other thing that I shopped my stash for, I always forget that I have this. So this was a release that the Happy Planner released like a while ago, and I forget what the heck this is called. What is this called? I forget. But anyways, it's a notebook, and what it has in here is a few things. So you have some stickers to create your, layout or whatever. And then it just gives you monthly pages here. And then you just have a ton of, hold on, let me make sure I'm going to the right, yeah. And then it just came with a ton of fill paper. So in the case that I decide that I want to switch up something, or maybe I want a full calendar view or a little bit more writing space, because I did think about that for my home section right now. Hold on, let me show you guys. So in my home section right now, all I'm listing out is just my meal plan. But in the case that I need more space, if I have like specific projects going on, as I mentioned, we have some things that we want to do around the house, and maybe I need to take note of that, and I don't want to do that on like my regular like layout. Maybe I can just use these calendar pages to have space to fill out all of the dates and then meal plan, and then maybe even use like this little currently situation, and then use like the lined paper in the back for whatever reason. I don't know. It's just something that I had in the back of my mind in the case that that current situation doesn't continue to work. I wanted to give this an honorable mention because I feel like a lot of people do not talk about these. This will also make an excellent work notebook for anybody that is seeking out one. And I want to say that this was exclusively sold on Amazon. I'll make sure, as many of the links as I can find, I'll make sure to link them down below. But that is pretty much it for the planner portion of this video. Now let's talk about some fun stuff. So if you guys are an OG on my channel, then you know that my channel started as a beauty channel. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I have been doing hair now for over 13 years, which that sounds crazy. But One of my first loves was beauty, all things beauty, hair, makeup, skincare, etc. You named it, I loved it. And so I wanted to start slowly incorporating that back into some of my videos, even though I'm not saying like I'm about to start doing like makeup tutorials or anything, because I don't even know if people still watch those. So I just picked out 3 items to share with you guys for you to check out and try yourself. So I want to start with 2 lip products that I have been loving. Actually both of which that I've just kind of slept on. Let's go ahead and start with this guy. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. Now you guys, everybody wants to have a full lip. People are going out and getting injections, etc. I'm not one of those girls, at least right now. Like in my mind right now, I don't think that I can go out and do that. But if you do like to have like a fuller lip situation, maybe you have some pictures that you need to take for work or with your family, etc., this is a great temporary solution to get a more full lip look, appearance. And it does burn, so I will warn you of that. But I forgot just how good this stuff is. I used this before a wedding a few weeks ago that we went to, and I mean the lips were lipping and they look good, and I just wanted to give this a good mention. Now the other lip product that I just completely slept on and forgot about, child, led astray, is MAC lipsticks in general, but specifically this color. This is the Lustering color, and this is also what I have on my lips currently. It is just like a blue toned pink. Yes, OG. Yes, beauty OG. But yes, just a blue tone lipstick. And what I like about this one specifically, it is extremely sheer, so you can just kind of slap it on any old kind of way. It is extremely moisturizing. It's nice. I'm not sure what this is a Luster lipstick, but it has been my favorite to just slap on and go if I don't want to overthink the thing, and I don't want to go with like a regular old nude lip like pretty much everybody rocks all the time. And I'm down for you girls that love your nude lips. I too love a nude lip, but every once in a while I want a pop of color, and I just feel like the Lustering, I mean, it gives me what I need, honey, without overdoing it, without doing too much, just giving me natural. And then lastly, something that is actually really new to me, and I just got the mini to start because I just wanted to try it out, but this is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. Honey, I grabbed this because I was looking for something a little bit more high-end, something more skincare like for these bags, child, because these bags be heavy. I'm getting older. I'm fighting a 2-year-old every day, and so I need some good coverage that doesn't look cakey, that I can put on its own without like caking up the rest of my face, because here recently I just don't have time to sit down and do full foundation and everything. I'm more so of a concealer, on occasion tinted moisturizer, and powder and go type girl, and obviously these brows because I ain't got no brows. And I recently tried this. I wore this when I went down to Florida for the Beyonce concert, and honey, the eyes were sitting, and I'll insert a picture. They were sitting, and it really made me fall in love with this concealer. And so now I will be going out and getting a full size because this is it. And I have the shade Beach Nut. No, maybe it's just Beach, because I think the nut, yeah, no, I think it's just the shade Beach. But I wanted to mention this to you guys. If you too are a mama and you need good coverage for these under eye designer bags that we carrying, definitely check out this Hourglass concealer. Another thing that I have been currently enjoying is listening to books again. And right now I am shuffling between maybe 2 and 3 books. And right now I am mostly just listening to books, because every time I try to pick up a physical book, sometimes I succeed at finishing, but oftentimes they just end up on my shelf. So let's just do a quick run through of the things that I am currently reading. The thing about me is sometimes I need to shuffle between what I'm listening to at the time or reading at the time, because self-help can be overwhelming. So I usually have a self-help book. I'll have like something that is completely like mind escaping, and then something like, you know, more practical. I like a biography. I like a romance, I like a relationship book, you know. And so those are pretty much the three things that I'm currently listening to. So I have been listening to We Over Me, and this is by Kadeen Ellis and Duvall. Then excuse my broken screen, but I'm listening to their book right now, and y'all, it is so good. It is very relatable. If you are a young millennial couple, married or not, relatable content here. I highly recommend it. The next book I'm listening to is Drama Free by Dr. Nidra Glover Tawwab. If I said that wrong, I don't know what to tell you, but it is about a guide to managing unhealthy family relationships. If that don't say it all, child, it's so far so good. I really just started listening to this, and I've been picking it up and, you know, listening to a bit here, listening to a bit there. I don't think that I'll sit through this whole book like straight through. Like I said, I feel like it's more of a guide, like it says. It's more of a guide, so I'll be picking it up, dropping it, picking up and dropping it just whenever I feel like that dose of motivation or understanding of how to maintain strong in my boundaries. And so far it's been really helpful. And the third book I am listening to is Let Me Show You by Alexandria House. And y'all, let me tell you something about Alexandria House. Her books are steamy. They are hot, honey. So if you need you an old nasty read, something that you can't listen to around your kids, definitely check out Alexandria House. She has some Audible exclusives, and let me tell you, they are worth the read. Most definitely. It's a nice little escape. And lastly, to wrap this video up, I wanted to share with you guys what some of my upcoming goals are for this month. I have everything written down for me, but I also wanted to share here for accountability, and maybe you guys will feel comfortable enough to share what your goals are down in the comment section below. I would love to hear and cheer each other on. So first things first, I want to come up with a schedule for video releases on my channel. And if you guys have any requests, please also list that down in the comment section as well, because as you see, I am trying new things on my channel. I'm trying to bring you guys more diversity on here, and again, just share more of me and my personal likes and dislikes and etc., instead of just being one thing all the time. I need to make this a little bit more personal. So that's first thing. Second is I really need to get back into the gym. I have been a member of a gym now for, it'll be close to a year really soon, and I have not gone at all this year. Yeah, it's that bad. I've worked out this year, but I haven't gone to the gym this year, so I need to start utilizing my gym membership. So I plan to go right now. I am giving myself 2 days a week. I think that's reasonable. 1 day for a class, 1 day for like solo workouts. And I do still plan to walk at home in between those days. And obviously, like in the winter time, I pick up a lot more in the gym, only because it's colder outside and working out in my basement is just kind of depressing. And so yeah, that is my goal for my fitness. And then third and final is I want to get to 1 social event a month. So this month there's actually a skate event, but in the case that I don't end up making it to that one, I wanted to look for maybe some sort of like gardening related event to where I can rub shoulders with people with like hobbies and like-minded folks just in general, and to just break myself out of the box, because it's also around this time of year that my seasonal depression begins to itch. And so to avoid some of that, I find that it's really helpful if I engulf myself in hobbies and getting to know other like-minded individuals, etc. So that is something that I will be working on, and hopefully you too are challenging yourself by coming up with some monthly goals, etc. And yeah, like I said, I would love to hear what your goals are. Leave them down in the comment section below, and all of your requests for any video ideas that you guys would like to see from me. I would love to do a Q&A video. This is just a secret of mine. I want to do a Q&A so bad, but I've also been afraid of what people might ask and what I would be willing to share, because I won't say I'm a private person, but I can be a little guarded because I don't know y'all like that, because I don't talk to some of y'all enough. I have like a select few people that I constantly interact with on my channel or on Instagram, but it's hard to open up sometimes. So I wanna pull more of that in me out, but y'all gotta motivate me. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, let me know down there, and maybe I'll put up a poll or something on my Instagram to receive all of those questions. So if you have not already, go on ahead and follow me over on Instagram. My name is Color Me Ash on there, and again, I'll leave that on the screen for you guys. But that is it for this video. I feel like this is long, so I might try to find out a way to like condense this a little bit, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this monthly reset. If you did, please make sure that you go on ahead and hit the like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's it. I wish you all health, wealth, and prosperity, and until the next time, peace.